Good evening. On behalf of the entire society, we welcome you to Doman's Epiphany Concert, Doman Home, a concert aiming to bring together composers and musicians from all over the Durham gamut. This evening you will hear a collection of original music from 5 artists, stemming from a plethora of different genres, from neopop to shoegaze, acoustic to electronic. We at Doman actively encourage every and all genres of music from every and all people. This evening's concert is in aid of Help Musicians, a UK-based company which provides creative development funding, mental health support, and hearing health schemes for self-employed artists for whom external support is often hard to come by. Follow the links in our Facebook event or the link on our Instagram account, Doman Social, for information on how to donate. Moreover, in response to the COVID-19 pandemic, Help Musicians has started a financial hardship funding programme to support musicians who do not qualify for the government's self-employment income support scheme. This is a hugely necessary fund in protecting the arts, which contributes so much to UK culture, and is in place until we can all meet, listen, and enjoy artists again in person. In that vein, we at Doman recognise that this concert isn't the in-person event we were all hoping for at the end of Epiphany. Indeed, this entire academic year hasn't given musicians the chance to show their true worth for any society. We empathise with all the choirs, bands and orchestras who can't meet and rehearse because of COVID-19. Doman itself is a society based off of in-person networking, and so we thank those who have stuck with us during this digital transition, and welcome with open arms those who have decided to give us a shot. We hope you enjoy Doman Home. Our first act of the evening is the first of our 2 alumni relations officers, Finola Southgate. Now, Finola founded Doman in 2019 on leaving Durham in order to support and champion original music within the musical scene. Whilst at Durham, she played as an individual artist in several concerts and was involved in a range of music societies and bands as members. She was also on the exec for societies which include Julog, TDTC, Gospel Choir, the Monroes and the Keys. Writing across genres from a Motown feel to musical theatre to the more intimate songwriting influences of Carole King and Regina Spektor, she wrote vocals and keys on numerous tracks on the Monroes' debut album, and as the writer for Sister Sister Productions, she wrote and developed the actor-musician musical We'll Have None of It, which was a finalist piece for Pleasance's Charlie Hartle Award for Emerging Theatre in 2020. In 2020, she recorded the Sister Sessions, a series of live performances from Wargrave Church, which can be found on Spotify. This lockdown has seen more songwriting and recording, with this live session that you're about to hear direct from the kitchen in her family home. It features an old school friend, Barnaby Collins, on cello. Currently studying a Master's at the Royal Academy of Music, Bryony improvised over this track and also features in the Sister Sessions. So performing her song, Settle In, Finola Southgate, accompanied by Bryony Rostron.
Sitting at home on a Saturday evening, and I find myself in a routine where nothing is fixed or makes much sense, but I go along like a stream, and I find myself thinking how it used to be. Try to piece together the months, what normal could be. Settle in, my darling, let it all unheal. Hold on now, my darling, off a leash, close it weak, and we'll wait tomorrow again, tomorrow again. Tragedy replays in the busy night of the one who once was a beacon. We learn new ways to breathe and live. It creeps the itch of constantly seeking, and I find myself thinking how it used to be. Try to piece together the years, what normal could be. Settle in, my
Our next act, performing an original set of songs, is Lloyd Bolton, also known as Frank Lloyd West. Probably best known in Durham as lead singer for post-punk band Woman's Fashion, Frank Lloyd West writes songs that are wonky and romantic. He tries to balance influences of Melbourne jangle pop with the experiments of South London's windmill scene, and after all ends up being teased by his bandmates that all his songs sound like Elton John. Last year he set up his own record label, Kitchen Practice Records, and put out music with Friends of the Monday Table and No Country for Thin Men. So, performing his originals, Eternity, I Guess, A Sky Made of Different Stars, and See Where You Land, here is Frank Lloyd West.
Lloyd Bolton, raised on red milk. I have my mother's eyes and my father's contempt for Roger McGinn. I'm just another Russell Group punk. I left school with 12 GCSEs, 3 A-levels, and only one good song. I'll sing to the clocks, oh pointless day, pass it away. Pushing to time with the music, treat myself like a ghost. Cast my vote for eternity, I suppose. Pines, tomato soup blues, it's all disaster and hangovers and pasta. Pushing a stone up a molehill, another bullshitty lunchtime. I have all the appetite of a suicide note. Recycle the tray but not the film. It's already September, it's already September. And I'm going to tell you what I'm going to tell you. Take a last sunny walk in the park on a paperback picnic blanket. It's the last day of summer and I won't feel blue. There's no use worrying about you. If the mute walks of spring mean anything, they're with me today. In this feeling I've got, nothing is set. I sit on one last optimistic picnic blanket. Recycle the tray but not the film. It's already September, it's already September. And I'm going to tell you what I'm going to tell you. And you are not going to like it, you're not going to like it, you're not going to like it. There's only one way to do this. Gotta say it like it is. Cast my vote for eternity, I guess. that night with the light in the sky. The moon was changing shape and you that hot September. Walking my way, meet my eyes. That's when I realized I knew who you were. That's when I realized I knew who you were. What can I do? It's 6 months left before we finally disappear into lips on t-shirts and braid boundaries. The world is spinning, see where you land. I'm going the other way. I heard you talking to someone about California. That's when I realized I knew who you were. That's when I realized I knew who you were. Looking away, supervising my experiment. You, assistant editor. I had a theory, but it didn't come through. Back from a week that felt like a year. I wanna know what it feels like. Night after night, like a bed of heels. It blew me up just to hear you, like my head was a hurricane. That conversation can't tell my action from my brain. That's when I realized I knew who you were. That's when I realized I knew who you were. That's when I realized I knew who you were. That's when I realized I knew who you were.
Our third act of the evening, the longest of our performance tonight, is Barnaby Collins, most commonly found performing at Durham Society or playing bass clarinet in a larger group. Barnaby has more recently started looking into creative ways to augment his existing digital performances. Here he is performing a track produced on the Novation circuit, featuring a small cameo from Microsoft Teams. So, performing his song Solitude, Barnaby Collins.
Our penultimate act of the evening is the second of our two current alumni relations officers, George Bone. Since being debuted on BBC Radio Essex in January 2019, George has gone from strength to strength, performing for formals across the university campus while still a student there. He joined the Doman team as an exec member in 2019 and transitioned to an alumni relations officer role in 2020 post-degree. Since graduating, he's taken a year off to work with not only Doman, but as a young programmer at the Sage Gateshead, all while successfully applying for a master's at Talyard Education in commercial music production. His stripped-back acoustic take on contemporary pop is inspired by his love of artists such as Tom Misch, as well as country singers such as Luke Combs and Chris Stapleton. Compositionally, however, as you will hear from his Doman Home entry, George takes a more harmonically and tonally loose approach to songwriting, fighting the ambience of a post-pandemic music scene all too well. His inspirations, therefore, centre heavily around artists such as Jacob Collier and Bill Wurst. So, performing his new song, I Don't Even Know What I'm Doing Here, here is George Bone.
I don't even know what I'm doing here. I don't even know what I'm doing here. It's not now, it's not my time. I still got rhythm left to add to rhyme, and I don't even know why I'm even here. I don't even know why I'm drawing blanks. I don't even know why I'm drawing blanks. Still got rhymes I need to learn, but if I'm not learning, I'm not earning. And I don't really want to go to the bank where they say, son, you're not alive. And I'll say, what do you mean I'm fully in my stride? And they'll say, look, these papers show your creativity, and it's been zero since 2023, yeah. I don't even know what I even think. I don't even know what I even think. I still got passion in my heart, but someone's passion doesn't equal art, and the world even miss me when I'm out of sync. The world will say, wow, you're still alive. And I'll say, what do you mean I'm fully in my stride? And they'll say, look, these papers show they are the can't be missed. It seems that you're at the bottom of the list, yeah. I don't even know what I'm doing here. I don't even know what I'm doing here. It's not now, it's not my time. I still got rhythm left to add to rhyme, and I don't even know what I'm doing here. I don't even know what I'm doing here, yeah. I don't even know what I'm doing here.
Our final performers of the evening are Sam White and Ed Osborne of Escher, our Michaelmas songwriting competition winners. Escher is an art rock duo consisting of Sam on vocals and bass and Ed on guitar. They initially shared a love of emo bands like Creeper and My Chemical Romance, as well as prog rock acts like Muse and Queen, which made them want to start playing music together. Over lockdown, as their music taste expanded, they began to write original music and collaborate remotely, sharing ideas and songs through the cloud. The variety and differences in Ed and Sam's music taste is evident in their album Scary Earth, which mixes art rock and alt rock, shoegaze and emo. With Ed drawn to shoegaze's atmospheric sounds and Sam to the groove and rhythm of prog rock such as Tool, their influences balance each other to a nice middle ground between two polarising genres. So, performing a live version of Blue, a song from Doman's own Michaelmas Domix, Escher.
Thank you so much to everyone who's watched Doman Home tonight.
It's been incredible to see the support shown towards both the Society specifically
and original music in general. We hope to have live events ready for you to enjoy in late Easter term.
But until then, we hope you enjoyed these socially distanced performances tonight.
Donations to help musicians will still be accepted until a week after this event. So, if you're able to, please donate to this great charity.
Again, follow the link in this Facebook event or the link in our Instagram account, doman_social,
for information on how to donate. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you,
And we hope to hear from you soon.
It'll get better.